Here's what nobody says out loud about beginner 3D printers. Most people who quit the hobby don't quit because printing is hard. They quit because their first weekend was bed leveling, stringing, and a plate full of plastic spaghetti, and they never got one clean print to show for it. So the real question for a first machine in 2026 isn't specs. It's which printer gets you from unboxing to a good first print with the least drama. These three all solve that problem, but they solve it differently, and the right one depends on what you print and how much you actually enjoy tinkering. The Bambu Lab A1 Mini is the closest thing you can buy to press print and walk away, and it runs about $200 to around $300. Everything the old guard made you do by hand, bed leveling, flow calibration, belt tension, this thing handles automatically every time you start a job. That's the trait that actually matters for a first printer, because calibration is where beginners lose prints, and the Mini just removes it as a variable. It's quiet too, and stock print quality is excellent without touching a single setting. Two honest catches. The build plate is 180 millimeters, so large helmets and big vases are off the table. And if you add the optional AMS light for 4-color printing, know that every color change purges filament, so multicolor jobs burn more material than you'd expect. Skip it if you dream big, literally. Everyone else, this is the safe pick. If the Mini sounds right, but that small plate gives you pause, the full-size Bambu Lab A1 is the same idea with a 256mm bed at around $320 to around $400. Same auto everything calibration, same excellent stock quality, same optional 4-color AMS light. What the extra money buys is purely room to grow, and that matters more than people think. One of the most common beginner regrets isn't picking the wrong brand. It's outgrowing a small plate 6 months in. One practical note. This is a bed slinger design, meaning the whole bed swings forward and back while it prints, so it needs more desk depth than the footprint suggests. Give it clearance. And like the Mini, Bambu runs a fairly closed ecosystem, so tinkerers who want to swap parts and mod everything will feel boxed in. For anyone who just wants big, clean prints with no fuss, this is the one. Then there's the Creality Ender 3v3KE at about $240 to around $300, and this is for a different kind of beginner. The Ender line has one of the biggest communities in the hobby, which means when something goes wrong at 11 at night, somebody has already posted the fix. The V3KE keeps that and drops the old pain. It auto-levels, it has direct drive, so flexible filament feeds reliably, and it can hit 500 millimeters per second, so it won't feel slow a year from now. The trade-offs are real, though. The AI camera costs extra, there's no enclosure, so picky materials like ABS are a stretch, and Creality has started creeping proprietary parts into what used to be a fully open platform. If you want to learn the machine, not just use it, get this. If tinkering sounds like a chore, stick with a Bambu. Quick recap. Small desk, small budget, just wanted to work. The A1 Mini. Same reliability, but room for bigger projects. The full-size A1. Want speed and the huge Ender community, and you don't mind learning the machine. The V3KE. Honestly, none of these will fight you the way beginner printers used to, so you're picking between good options. All three are linked in the description, and check current prices there because they move around a lot. If this helped you narrow it down, a subscribe genuinely helps.